Hello! 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 Hello everyone! Lower the music here. Let's see, let's check if this works now. Okay, it works. Hi! Hi Stephanie! Hi mister! How's it going? Can you hear me? Can you hear me well? Let me test out the audio. Good? Okay. So you can hear me? Okay. Great. Awesome. Um Hi British. How's it going? Alright. Let's see. So last time I did this drawing, this wolf that you can see right here. Today I don't know how much I'm going to stream, but I'm gonna try to draw probably this dog. I have this picture as well. So in between this one and this one, I think it's the same dog. uh, so let's see. This picture's really funny. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go for this one. And then maybe the background is not that great. Let's see. Alright. So if this is the first time you see one of my streams, I try to draw something every day that I'm streaming, and well, this time around it's gonna be what I just mentioned. I also turn this into short videos, so we'll see how this turns out this time around. Let me just, so I don't get interrupted randomly. Okay, so I don't know what I'm going to do for the intro because I'm using this pen. Maybe I can still use this one. There's still some, I don't know if you can see it there, but there's still a little bit of juice on this one. The other one died on me, like midstream. And nah, just not gonna risk it. Let's see. It's kind of clean the camera here. I don't know if that's gonna show up, but I'm gonna try this. Yeah, that's, I guess I can work with that. A little bit different than before, but I'll go for this. Okay. So I did add to my website the next dates I intend to stream. I think this stopped recognizing the, oh okay, so oh, it's just that it doesn't recognize emojis. I see. Well, anyway. Yeah, it doesn't recognize emojis. Let's do one shot here. One shot real quick. should do it. And usually I try to do the next shot when I already have a lot of the drawing down. Did I get it right? If I darn it, if the ear is here, the head, for this to be framed properly, the head should be smaller. So if I want to make the head larger without it sounding awful, like actually the ear, I always make this mistake. The ear could be like here. Let's see. So something like that. Yeah. Take it as it is. So I was mentioned that if you frame the image properly, you shouldn't have any issues. I'm wondering if you can see. Can you guys see what I put on the page? Because it's hard for me to see right now. Give me a second. I'm just gonna check here. Oh, okay. So yeah, it's visible. All right. So cool. Cool. Now I can put this back where it was. Well, I did. All right. Great. Okay. The other ear is slightly higher in relationship to the other one. I also mentioned that you shouldn't kind of commit to doing details right from the get-go, because if you do, you risk having all the proportions wrong. So you have to be able to adjust to, like, you have to adjust what you're doing to all the measurements of what you're trying to draw. I don't know if what I just said makes sense, but yeah, proportions are really important for whatever you're drawing. Sometimes you want to exaggerate them, but if you're doing, like, if you're trying to replicate the image closely, proportions are really important. So I don't follow my own advice sometimes, but a good thing to do is to sort of, because I'm drawing with a pen, I try to do like small points. Like I'm trying to measure where the mouth, the lower part of the jaw of the dog hits on the page, so I can have that reference. Like I already have that point. So if that I'm putting as the lower part of the jaw, then really close to that is the other point where the neck starts, and it lowers like up to here. Like this would be kind of the midpoint of, like, maybe here, because he's like leaning forward of the dog's neck. Oh, by the way, this picture was taken by let's see, Karsten Weingard. I'm sorry. You can see it on the top of the image there. If you're gonna look him up, he added these images onto Unsplash. I think I I use that website a lot lately. I also use Pixabay sometimes, but their images are not as curated, so you have to kind of really look for stuff because they have different aesthetics for a lot of stuff, like all over the place. So yeah, it's harder to have to find something that kind of makes sense depending on your criteria, at least to my criteria. So now I'm trying to set the points where the chain goes, so something like that. There's the other chain here. It lowers there. I know this is super random, me drawing this, but yeah, I guess I don't know. I do what I can, and I kind of choose the images depending on how I feel that particular day and kind of what subject matter I'm interested in drawing that day. But I think I should probably curate a little bit more. It's just I don't have that much time to do it, so I just put stuff together as quickly as I can so I can make the drawings for you guys. Well, hopefully you all enjoy it. Super random. But I really like the picture. That's why I chose it. It's awesome. It's really wholesome too. So this would be the top of like the neck of the jacket, and here comes the other line. When am I ending the stream? This is 9:03 right now for me. I usually go for around an hour or so. I try to go for around an hour. So yeah, it's probably gonna be like 10 or 9:50. I don't know. It depends. It also depends on how I feel at the moment because the reason I do the streams at this hour is because this is the time that I have free. So I'm usually by the time I get to actually stream, I'm already tired. So yeah, uh, it also depends on how how much energy I have left on the tank. We'll see. We'll see if I do an hour or a little bit less. Yeah. Okay, so I should have measured a little bit more here. I always do this. Come on. So the ear is this is so the other eyebrow should be around here, somewhere around there. So if you see, it has sort of this shape. Oh, okay. 5:04. So is it Eastern time? Well, the eyebrow the eyebrow has sort of this shape that you can see right here, because there's a muscle that moves that area, and it sits on top of the eye. Right. So come on. Say cheese. Okay. I think I think I might have it already. I'll see in a bit. This is usually a make it or break it moment. Like usually if you have the eyes right, then everything else falls into place. You need to have the eyes on the right spot and the nose, like eyes, nose, and mouth in the right position, and then oh, you live in Canada? Oh, cool. Which part? I know I lived in Canada for for a while. I lived in Vancouver for almost 2 years or a year and a half or something like that. It was some time ago when I was still studying visual effects, 3D animation, and visual effects. And before that, when I was younger, I lived in Toronto for like 6 months or something. Oh, likewise. Merry Christmas, Balin Bal Baltasar. Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad. Likewise. Yeah, I think I got it. I I thought I had the proportions a little bit off, but it seems to be okay. Like this could be a little bit better because this has like a double Spruce Grove. Let me check that out. I don't know that spot. Spruce Grove. Canada. So let's check that out. So you get farther. So Alberta. So you're near Calgary. I know somebody from Calgary. But yeah, I was in British Columbia. Like, yeah, you're like in the middle of Canada. Is it cold right now? How much is it right now? -3 according to Google. Yeah, -3 in Canada is completely different to everywhere else. I think maybe Russia is similar in terms of like the I was gonna say like it's not location, coordinates. That's what I was thinking. Coordinates. It's kind of on a similar spot. But yeah, kind of winter is completely different. It's different. Like I, I thought it was. Yeah, it's probably manageable. And then I was in winter. I was like I left. Yeah, I left Toronto when winter was beginning, and by the time I was about to leave, I already went through like minus 20 something. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, yeah. I, I think the most impressive part is that it's not actually the temperature itself, because sometimes if it's not windy, you can deal with it. It's manageable. But then, if you account for the chill factor, like when you start getting all those winds, then it gets so freaking cold. But yeah, the winter there is no joke. No joke at all. I like Canada. It was. I was looking to stay up there if I had the possibility, but it wasn't quite possible. I wasn't able to get like a full time position. And usually for visual effects, you get short term positions, like short term projects, and the contracts are really short. Sometimes, if you already have experience, they give you, or if you're super lucky, they give you like a year contract, that sort of thing, or maybe extend even further than that. But a lot of the times, you just get like a short term project, which is actually a huge issue within the industry, because there's no uh, job security for a lot of people. You're kind of jumping around schedule. Did I say something? Schedule. Probably I said something. Oh, you mean on the on the website? I misspelled something. I'm sorry. I think I'm dyslexic or something. I don't know. I'm probably dyslexic. I haven't checked on that, but it's so common for me to misspell words, even when I've seen them a million times. And I swap the letters. That's a common thing for me. I think also, like, maybe because I learn. Yeah, maybe because actually, let's see, schedule. The, oh my god, why did I type that? I'm going to change it after. Um, I think because I learned English when I was really young. Uh, I kind of then I ended up with kind of like a huge mix up with with both Spanish and English. For example, in in Spanish, speaking countries. Well, in a lot of places in Latin America, the way you write the date is the reverse as the way you do it in North America. Like in the US, you write the date differently. Yeah. So, well, throughout my life, all the time, this is this is really common for me. When I'm writing the date on something, I'm always messing up the order because in my mind it like I don't know which one it I'm supposed to use. So I'm always mixing that up. And I think that happens also with other stuff. Like when you there's some words in Spanish and English that kind of translate similarly because they're from the same root or the same kind of a similar root where they come from. So you end up like mixing them or misusing them. For example, bizarre in Spanish is bizarro. Hello, can you hear me? I don't know. I think it just keeps. I don't know. Anyway, so in Spanish, bizarro. Actually, the word now it's. I think it's okay to use it that way because they changed the meaning because we used it so much on the like the same way as is used in English. But bizarro in Spanish is like it means like heroic or something. But it's yeah we kind of now we use it in the Saxon way. And there's other examples of what I'm saying, but yeah, I apologize for my bad writing. I had some throughout my life. I've had so many issues because of it. But yeah, I'm quite positive I must be dyslexic because I also think like my mom is dyslexic as well. So it's potentially that's what is going on. Is this working? Seems like there was a cutout of energy or something. What the heck was that? I don't know. On my picture, I think he looks a little bit more serious. I don't know. This is such an awesome, wholesome picture. Bum, 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 bum. And this would be the 48th stream I do. So look at that. Actually, I have to check for tomorrow's stream because I don't know if I'm going to be back in time. I have to do a really important uh, errand. So I'll see if I can pop back in time. But if I don't, know that I will be back. Maybe if I don't get in time, I'll probably stream later, and I'll put up the schedule. Yeah, schedule, schedule. Darn it! Why do I do this? I just like this happens to me so frequently, and I'm randomly drawing this, but the it doesn't look like that on the picture. I'm not going into that much detail, but this is a simple version of what is going on with the actual chain. This is an awesome picture. I really like it. Oh, I didn't. I actually didn't know that. But yeah, you have no idea. Like the mix-up I have for words, it transcends languages. Okay. Yeah, I misspell so many things. I I've mentioned multiple times that I worked for a long time as a creative. So that's the field I move in, and it's just for me it's better like just give me a copy. I'll just copy paste that. I don't wanna. If I type something, I run the risk of misspelling something, and I don't really want to. So yeah, I prefer when if I'm gonna do something that needs to have some copy, or to have a copywriter which they check their text, and yeah, they look after the text that they write, or I ask for the text to be sent to me. Yeah, sometimes I well, I guess now it's way more common to have that sort of thing. Um, but yeah, when I started, I don't think that was a thing, or maybe I didn't know about it, or where I started. I don't think people use that thing. They just it's like one of those things that there's this, at least from where I'm from, uh, if you misspell words, then you there must be something uh, wrong with you. Well, maybe there is. I don't know. My point is the misconception is that, oh, this person is a dummy, and honestly I think it doesn't mean that much, really. Of course you I'm not there's no justification. My mom would be appalled by what I'm mentioning, but my point is that if it's really something that you struggle with, no matter what you do, it's probably like what I'm saying, like uh, dyslexia or that sort of thing. And like my main focus has always been this sort of thing. So for me, writing has never been like my thing. I write stuff, but with awful spelling, and then I go back and try to fix the the mistakes basically. Oh, look at that. What is going on with the TV? Huh. I'm wondering if this is appearing. What is going on? This is really weird. Like, one of my displays is a TV, as I already, well, I just mentioned. And what? Damn it! I think there's something going on with the cable. Probably. What did I mess up? Are you okay, cable? Come on. Don't act up, please. Just behave. Anyway. Oh, I missed something here. The back of the dog should be like to there. Yeah. And sort of this frequency. Huh. Could this be it? It's funny the live stream. Oh my god, the live stream on TikTok, because I put on a filter so it like the stream doesn't cut off. The filter just went to the dog, so the dog appears on. Sorry, on camera with the filter on. That's funny. Okay, so like that and like that. This dog has so many folds. I kind of feel sorry for them because they struggle to breathe often. It's kind of a known thing for this kind of dogs. I think the best thing you can do if you want to get a dog is get one from a shelter that is a rescue. It doesn't matter if it's like, oh, you go to a rescue and then you have one of these dogs. Like, oh no, he's from a. I was gonna say species, but it's this type of dog. No, no, just rescue a dog. That's my point. But yeah, like what I'm saying is, actually breeding dogs are like breed. Yeah, um, it's not great for them. Even though we've been doing it for like probably thousands of years or hundreds. No, it's probably in the thousands because we have so many and all over the world. So look at those eyes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So we're 51 minutes. Yeah. Well, becoming more efficient at this streaming, I mean. Like I know I can pull off a drawing, but yeah, the whole uh, thing. I was actually gonna try to draw like what I intend to do for the toy that I'm potentially going to make, but I'm probably gonna save it. Like I already have a few sketches. I'm gonna try to save it so uh, make a few video updates on it in the process. Doesn't matter if it actually gets produced or not. I'll still try to show you all what I had in mind because it changed from what I mentioned that by chatting with my friend after the blog I put up over the weekend. Well, it was on Monday, I think, but I did that over the weekend. So yeah, fairly random, but I really like the way the light, the green bounce from the paper is hitting the lower part of the dog. That sort of thing. When you're a beginner, maybe you don't consciously think about that, but after you have more experience under your belt, something that you start to enjoy in different images or subject matters, like how the light helps you paint basically, and how someone that dedicates their time to lighting a scene, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to paint with the light, trying to bring up uh, aspects of a character, set up a mood, that sort of thing. Come on, what is going on? Oh my god. I think something's messing up here. My my screen is turning off and I don't know why. This is this is no bueno. This is usually not a good sign. Or is something related to the cable, or is something related to the video card or the data transfer. That's not good. Darn it. Well, shouldn't be. It shouldn't be the refresh rate. You mean on the stream or? You made me curious about that. What is going on? No, it's something about the HDMI port. The refresh rate. I don't even know how to check that. I never thought of that. Display settings. Uh, Let me check. Where are you? I also don't like that Windows starts updating all the time randomly, starts changing stuff on your computer. Like, I'm when this type of thing happens, I'm starting to think that maybe I should get like a. Oh my god. Maybe it's a virus. I don't know. I don't really know. Oh my god. What the heck could be the electricity? It's something with the HDMI. It was perfectly fine. Just pull me there. Oh my god. Give me a second. I don't know. Something off here. Anyway, I might have to end the stream soon and gonna spend some time checking what the heck is going on. Hopefully it's not that bad. I don't think I can afford right now to change a display. Anyway, alright. Funny dog. Cool dog. Come on. I think I'm going to extend this a little bit more. Well, apparently it stopped. Whatever it was, it hasn't happened, or maybe something got cut out. I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway. Uh, how weird. Yeah, stop with the freaking. Eh, this. Ah, TikTok. Social media in general. We have our differences. So much personality on a dog and charisma. That's too much. That's too much right now. Let's lower that. Yeah, too much. Sorry. Recently, I was watching a secret level on Amazon Prime. That was really cool. That was really interesting. I haven't watched the entire thing, but they have some really cool episodes. 3D animation and visual effects. They, like the company that made that show, as far as I know, they dedicate themselves to doing cinematics for video games. So that's why it would make sense for them to do a show like the one they did. So it's like an anthology series. Like I'm mentioning them and like I'm not sponsored or anything like that by them, but they definitely produce some really cool stuff. So it's worth a watch if you haven't. Um, and if you're into that sort of thing, because there's also a lot of often is there's some violence on the on the video, so it's not for kids. So if you're not under supervision of your parents and you're under age, don't watch that show. So yeah, but it's a really interesting uh, compendium of stories. Okay, Dad. Yeah. No, like I just prefer mentioning that because you don't know. Like then somebody is watching my stream that is like a kid or something that this th- this is not meant for that, but uh, Yeah, it's that's not. I don't think is a kid show in any way, shape, or form. Um, it's really cool. It reminds me of Love, Death, and Robots. I think is the other one that they made for Netflix. Yeah, you never know. Like it's preferable to just be mindful about that sort of thing. Like I know when I was a kid, I used to watch all sort of things that I shouldn't watch when I was a kid, and now looking back on it, like I don't regret per se watching random things. Um, but like for example, like scary movies or some movies that touch on certain like touchy subjects, they definitely like you shouldn't watch that. There's movies that are, yeah, they're adult theme and in general, like really adult uh, issues. So uh, you're not getting anything from it anyways. So that's the kind of thing that I'm referring to. And oftentimes there's some like really awesome shows that are for kids that actually everybody can enjoy, and they have some really surprisingly like adult and moral um what's it called? Like they leave you a message, a really interesting message that you might not see anywhere else. So I don't know. There's there's something for everybody, I guess, on the interwebs. Yeah. Come on, what is going on? It just came back. I don't know. Anyway, it's just getting frustrated with the freaking computer. I'm just hoping that it's something that like the booting or something, and it just decided to glitch on me. I also had to like undo my whole desk because I had to fix something. So I just put back the whole computer back. So maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. Anyway, I think this is probably a good spot to leave this drawing. No, it's not finished, but it's getting a little bit late. I already past the hour mark, and I think I should get some rest because tomorrow I'm gonna have a quite long day. So hopefully I can stream tomorrow. If I cannot get it on the same time as today, I'll stream anyways, and I'll try to put up a post on YouTube and my social media, Instagram, if you follow me there, and so you all know when I'm going live if I'm running late. So think, let's see. I'm going to check how it looks on the. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like this one. Yeah. Look at that handsome fella. Yeah. I think this is a French bulldog, if I'm not mistaken. There's so many types of bulldogs that I could be mistaken, but I think that's what that is. Okay, so yeah, and I didn't film. Uh, well, I have to film after this. Thank you all for watching. I'll be ending the stream soon. Let me put up my music that I like, if I can find it. Here you go. Yeah. Until next time, follow me, hit that like, subscribe. Good night, Stephanie. Hope to see you next time. You can follow me on Instagram, on Twitch, on Kick, on Facebook. I usually go by Segrons in most social media. On Facebook, I appear as Rons. Anyway, some random thing, but that's my website on Facebook. I also have my own website that you can look up. The same on TikTok, Segrons on TikTok. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you're watching this in the future, thank you. I appreciate you. Until next time. Bye.